Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. And as you can see, we are going through some shaky times. We have a lot of tensions going on, and we're kind of just on the fence here. We're waiting to see what is going to really truly shake out with the U.S. sending some payloads to Iran. And there's a lot of speculation of how that actually went. We have the Trump administration says it was a success. Then we have some other sources saying that they didn't actually really hit what they were supposed to, and it was just kind of like a fake military operation. There's all kinds of speculations going around, but either way, we are going to focus on how the markets are reacting to this, and if we are getting rug pulled or if we are having some more potential upside or downside. We're going to look at the charts. Mainly, the charts are going to show us. The charts are going to show us, instead of reacting to the news, we're going to look at the charts, because the charts will show us actually what is coming down the line, especially with the liquidation levels. So let's look at all that. Let's get into it. Let's get into the overall sentiment of the cryptocurrency ecosystems right now. And if you've been watching the live streams past couple weeks, past couple months, you know we've been pretty neutral bullish. We know we're going to have some downturns, we're going to have some shakeouts, but it's really important to just stick with this game, because cryptocurrency is going to be the main character in the next couple of years, especially with traditional financial systems fusioning and morphing over into the blockchain, and you can see it happening right before our eyes. So guys, welcome to crypto. Welcome to Dano Crypto. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, all the things, and we can get this show on the road. Let's do it. All right. Let's see how many people are in here right now. It is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's see. Let's get this thing going. All right. So just hit the like button. That's all I ask is the housekeeping, is hit the like button, and then check out all of the links in the description. We'll show you real quick. We'll just do a quick shill. And then we'll get on with the price action. Make sure you hit that like button. Check out OURBIT, check out PHEMEX, check out Apex, the decentralized option of an exchange that we've been liking. But our ultimate favorites right here, we got OURBIT and PHEMEX. And then just go to the website and check me out at Dano Crypto 904, which is the Twitter handle, the X handle. And want to give a shout out to the Ticker Bitcoin community, the Sprotos, and Mr. More Light.
Ticker's Bitcoin.
Always reminding you that the ticker is and always will be Bitcoin, whether you're buying Bitcoin or whether you're buying Bitcoin. And we did also wake up feeling bullish on crypto, just like MoonPay was. And so another shout out to MoonPay, which has always been a great option for us to DCA into crypto since 2021, guys. I mean, I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, I've been using MoonPay for a long time. So shout out to MoonPay for being around and still being in the game and pioneering for us, and also for the retail that's coming in to start to buy crypto and make it easy for them. So shout out to MoonPay. All right, so let's get into the prices here. We had a nice, decent bullish market open. It kind of, we opened, or let's just say pre-market, had a nice pump up to this line, this 102, and then we had a nice little sell-off, and this right here was that market open, which was right here, right at 9:30, had a nice push up into that order block. You can see the Lux Algo order block hit pretty strong right there, and you can see if you go into this is the 2-minute time frame, so you can see where we had some resistance here. There had some areas of resistance before the And this was in the weekend here, had a nice little drop. But this is what's really interesting. I want to show you guys something. This was something that I saw in the chart on the small time frame where we had a bear flag forming. And a lot of the times these do break down, but it's really hard to tell exactly where those bear flags are going to break down into and how far they'll break down, because a lot of the times it is the length of the pole of the bear flag. And the same if it's a bull flag, you can kind of expect it to at least do the measure of the pole. And so it got pretty damn close, but it bounced really hard right here. But what's so interesting is that once it did this inverse pattern where it did this Wyckoff accumulation, you can see it, shoom, 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 and then a redistribution, it extended it right back down. Look at that. Boom, right into the target of where we were actually originally thinking it was going to bounce from, but then it went even lower. It went even lower, down into 98,000. So what was interesting is that we were seeing this pattern before we actually had any major announcements of the bombing of Iran, at least the nuclear sites. I want to be very specific in what we say. And then this is actually what happened. So it was almost like the charts were revealing the bearishness. We had a fake pump to the upside, and then we got smashed right down into 98,000. From this 98,000, had pretty decent buying pressure, and now we're currently sitting back up, testing that $102,000 level for Bitcoin. And we have been trading it a little bit. You know, we're trying to scalp. We're trying to see where we can get some entries. Specifically, we're doing this with Pepe. Why are we doing it with Pepe? We've noticed that Pepe, obviously, with it being an Ethereum meme token and paired in Ethereum, it pumps really well with Ethereum. But we've actually been noticing that Pepe follows Bitcoin almost more than it follows Ethereum. So whenever we see Bitcoin moving, and as it's doing right now, it's almost like Pepe reacts immediately. I mean, it just reacts immediately to Bitcoin price action. So this is why we've been very focused on Pepe and tokens that go up really strong with Bitcoin, because a lot of the times when Bitcoin dominance is dominating the market, we will see some alts bleed into Bitcoin, like we had seen over the past year and a half, where alts had been bleeding into Bitcoin, especially after November and December of last year of the Trump pump. And so we like to follow the coins and hopefully be in the coins that are performing well alongside Bitcoin. All right, we're getting some crossovers. We're getting some crossover. Bullish order block detected. We hit our alert here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So looks like, all right. Yeah, we're getting some motion here. We're getting some motion on Bitcoin right now. It looks like if we're looking at the liquidation levels, if you want to look at the liquidation levels, and guys, I don't know where you're at. Where is everyone at? Or is everyone back to work on Mondays? There ain't no one saying a damn thing in the chat. It's like ghost town. Where is everyone at? This is what I'm telling you guys. I'm here regardless. Bullish, bearish, feeling depressed as hell, feeling like a crazy, insane schizo ticker Bitcoin holder. I'm here. I hope you guys are here too. You got to hit the like button and you got to let me know that you're here. I don't want to feel like I'm screaming to a camera by myself. The YouTube algorithm is already bad enough. So we need you guys. We need you today. We need you. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's go. Come on. We got to get loud. We got to show these damn TradFi people, these institutions, that we've been here. We've known about this stuff. You're just coming in. But we're staying. You ain't kicking us out. You're not shaking us out with this crap. So let's go. Oh, and the weekly trend line being broken. Okay, yeah, so let's check out that weekly trend line. I believe we had that same trend line on our chart as well, but let's double check and make sure. Weekly, the weekly trend. Let's go. All right. Well, here was one trend line that we had drawn from these bottom points, and if you think about it, we did break it. We did break the trend line. If that was the one you were talking about, this one right here, that trend, the trend line from the sixth right here, you can see it. But then we have one ultimately from, you can pull it from these areas too. Like, I mean, gosh, it's so interesting because like you can pull it from here and go this way. But the weekly, so is this the one that you're talking about? This one right here, from the last bottom out here of nine. Oh, is that it? Is oh, okay. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. I have this logged. So this is probably why it looks the way it does. But I'll just go off of this one. But maybe let's go to this chart then. Actually, let's go to this chart. Oh, there it is. Is this a different one? This is the one. I think this is the one that I wanted, that I'm looking at. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, here's that trend line that Hyro's talking about. We did break that trend line, so we went under it, but we bounced right off of it. So you can see here, whenever we have also crossed over this, and also you can look at the 200-day moving average, the 200 EMA. We need to take the Bollinger Bands off and clean up this chart a little bit, because we got some areas we want to... Oh, that has an alert on it. Okay. We had we needed to clean this chart up. Okay. So as you can see here, we are now crossing above on the weekly the 200 EMA. So it looks overall pretty bullish. From here, yeah, you could say that we could retest it. We could retest the area. 22, because we're at 22.84. We hit some resistance right here up at the top. This is the area that we're really eyeing, is that 3200, that 32 fib extension. This is the fib extension, 3200 ETH. And that's what looks like we got to hit a point of support here somewhere. We got to hit some support somewhere. But I see it, though. If you look right here on the weekly chart, you can see where we had support and where we actually bounced. Previously from September 2024, you can see September 2024 price action here. Right in these areas, we had some support. Specifically this wick right here, you can see where we tested up, went back down, and then eventually went to 4,200. Going into the Trump pump. Obviously, the Trump pump helped. You can see we have another bottoming out right here, which was from previous support right here and was respected. That support line brought us to that $4,000 area as well. Went back down, then tested it again 2 times. So double top on Ethereum. 3 times, sorry, not 2 times. 1, 2, 3 times tested that 4,200 area. And now we're getting close to just, sustaining above these ranges to get us back up into the 3K zone. This is a massive sell order block that we need to just break through this order block. You can see it. We had a lot of sell pressure here, and it all lines up with the tensions, with the charts, with the divergence, bearish right here. Definitely hitting some massive resistance. So I would think that this is a good area. I think this is a pretty decent area of support that could bring us into the 3K range, or at least up to test that order block, which is 2,800 for Ethereum. Now with this happening, we can expect the alts to follow suit. We'll have real strong alts starting to move, especially when they're connected with Ethereum. And there's going to be some tokens out we're going to really keep our eye on. Pepe, ticker Bitcoin, Floki, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Brett. These are some of the coins that we're keeping our eye on. With Bitcoin pumping, and also Solana getting some really nice trading volume as well. We want to watch, the Zeus token that's on Solana. We're watching the DEX tokens like Jupiter and Orca and Radium. We're looking at still the Solana ecosystem tokens like Bonk, because a lot of these could have a still high potential of catching some good long positions whenever Solana starts to run back up into the sell-off range of the exchanges. The bounce on Sol is 120 something, 130, and they usually have been running it up to like 150. You can see the trading range here is right here between here 106, 123 and 145. It's harder to see on the weekly. It's more so on the shorter time frames where you can see they ranged it between 170 and 140 a bunch of different times, just rinsing and repeating, just boom, 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 boom. Now we're back into that bottom below range of 142, trying to test up back to 143. That's that resistance support kind of flip here where we had support on 143, and the exchanges would make you think that, okay, sweet, yeah, let's go long 143. And that was a nasty spot too, because right here it looked like had really decent support, and once you thought you were safe at 143, they wreck you. They just go boom. Get you excited. That's what the market makers love to do. They get you excited. And then it's just it gets dicey. It gets a little dicey. We got a little excited this morning, so we're trading on our own, excitement here. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and be pretty cautious because the market is swinging around right now. We got a lot of tensions. But the chart, though, is showing us something. The chart was showing us something. We're really looking for liquidations to happen first, probably more likely at the 103, 104 level for Bitcoin. And you can see it here that they already wicked and liquidated some long trades above the 50x into 100x leverage trades at 100,700. So 100,700, as you can see, that was about right where they wicked it down and then really got them at the 98. But this was the next one that they were ready to liquidate some of the longs, because from here to here in this range, say you went long here, 50x, well, guess what? Your liquidation was right there. And so all they had to do was push the price down 1% from the resistance point to liquidate the high leverage trades. And so once they do that, the next spot that they'll liquidate is the highest probability price point of liquidation for the shorts. Because then on the opposite side, you got shorts coming in here, or shorts coming in here to try and ride it back to 100K. but they liquidate you at 103 right here, which is the previous resistance, and so on and so forth. Your job is to weave between these and make sure you can possibly get your entries at the points of where, and also get your stop losses, your take profits, all that stuff lined up with analyzing where the market makers are going to liquidate your ass. So you gotta do it. You gotta try that out. It might work. It's not guaranteed. I mean, the markets, a lot of the times, it's quicker than you. It's faster than you. It will be faster than you. There's more money. It has more money than you. So if you can win, get the hell out. In and out. That would be my best advice. Stop losses, take profit, and get out as fast as you can. If you have money on the table, you better bet your butt there's someone who will take that money a lot faster than you. And so you have to be quick. You can't be like, there's no hesitation. No hesitation. You got to strike. So my friends, how are you doing? How's everyone feeling? You feeling good? You feeling fine? Am I entertaining? Am I entertaining you today? We have enough energy today. I feel like still YouTube doesn't let enough people know that I'm going live. There's absolutely no way that they let 3,600 people know that I went live. That's some BS. They only let 4 of you know. But God bless all 4 of you. I really appreciate it. Let's see how many people are watching across all platforms. We have 8 people watching on X. We got 1 person watching on Twitch. We have 1 million people watching on Rumble. Shout out to all the millions of people watching on Rumble. And we have 17,000 people watching on YouTube. You guys are just, you're crushing it. All right. So what's the message today? I don't know. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let all of the tensions of the world make you think that you shouldn't be still sharpening your investing sword or your trading sword. These are the moments where this is the test of conviction. This is the test. We've known through every single thing that has happened like this in the world, there's the market scare, and then the institutions come in and they buy up all of the fear. They buy the blood, while retail or whoever is there panic selling. We have BlackRock and we have all of these different institutions that are scooping up ETH. They're buying ETH like crazy. And we do not need to fall for that. Where they still want you to take on debt. They want you to be and believe in the system that has you trapped. And the way that you get out is that you learn how to invest. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. The way that you grow true wealth is from hard work, 100%. You got to be able to be at least know how to like work on something, complete something, have some discipline, and learn how to invest. Learn how to invest. Learn about the markets. Learn about these assets. Learn about crypto. Learn about stocks. Learn about the stocks that are now heavily involved in crypto, and also are crypto companies that are just going through the freaking roof, like Circle, for instance. Circle is acting like a altcoin. The damn thing is up 365% from the public offering of a $65. $65 IPO, and the damn thing is up to $300. The market cap now of Circle as a public company is now worth more than the market cap of USDC now. Huh? What the hell? Rob, look, I mean, it's up 23%. It's up 23%. What are we doing here? While there's all this talk of more market crash, we got Circle, the company that mints USDC, is up 24% on the day and up 365% since the 5th. Wild. That's wild. So we're coming into some interesting times, my friends. There, I think, is some 12D chess happening, and I just really hope that we have the right people making the moves on the chess, on the chessboard. PTX Game says, what are you saying? What is there happening? What's happening? What are you saying? We're watching this trade. We kind of jumped the gun a little bit on this particular trade. We were seeing the level of 103 being hit, but it is possible too that when I say they, every time I say they, I don't want you guys to get annoyed. When I say they, market makers and exchanges that have millions and millions of dollars to send into offshore market maker houses, trader houses, and do stuff like this. The wicks and the slides and the all that stuff. It's not from like us trading. We don't move the order books. We don't move these prices. There's not enough traders. There's not enough people in crypto to move prices like this. So that's why I want you guys to really understand this. I finally understand it. I was under the impression that like, oh yeah, this is like normal people buying and selling just like me, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. There's no way that there's enough people in crypto and traders in crypto to be moving the prices like this. It's all false. It's all BS. It is the exchanges buying and selling and sending these tokens like Solana and Ethereum and Bitcoin in $1 million clips to dump the price or pump the price. Has nothing to do with us, by the way. So learn that first and then use it to your advantage and know that it's not like, oh, why is everyone selling their Bitcoin? No one owns Bitcoin. No one buys Bitcoin. So it's not us. It's not us selling. More so, we actually are probably holding more crypto than you realize and have people have more conviction than selling. It's the exchanges making you think that people are selling. Don't get it twisted. These exchanges are so money hungry and they know exactly where to bring those prices to completely destroy you. Smash up that like if you agree. All right, we're getting some traction. So I wanted to show you the liquidation levels here at play in the past 12 hours. I think we have some action that could get hit pretty fast up here to liquidate some of those shorts at 103.4. That's what at least what we're looking for was that 104, but now it's looking more like they want to oh God, it's really hard to tell. We're kind of on the fence here. We're on the fence here in terms of this price action because really they could sideways chop it or they're going to bring it right back to entry of market open, which they love doing that too. Market open entry. If it pumps from market open, where's the Coinbase chart? Where's my Coinbase chart? If they pump it from market open, which was from 9:30, and it had a nice bullish engulfing green candle, and people were at least able to go long right here, well, they love bringing that shit back to entry because then you round trip the trade or you try and get up in here and then they put it right back into entry. looks very well possible that that is exactly what they're doing, is bringing it to entry. Which means we might need to jump ship on this trade before they liquidate us on this side. But we're getting a little spooked. We're getting a little spooked here because we were thinking more high probability that they push it to this area, this 103. It's a nice resistance. Also, really great area to liquidate those shorts. Right there. That's a nice spot. We're going to set, and you guys can do this too, you know, you set, yeah, we're buying some dips. I think I told my wife to buy some Ethereum and Solana yesterday, and I don't know if she did it. I have her DCAing into her wallet. She's like a wife hedge, you know. Hey guys, just as a little tip, get your wife to start DCAing into crypto because they're less likely to sell and be wishy-washy and even look at it at all. You just like have it to where they're buying crypto as well, and it's like a wife hedge wallet. Okay? Do it because it will work. They're not going to look at it. They're not going to, they're just get them to buy. And it's like having a complete hedge against yourself so where you don't do anything stupid. Let's set an alert on there. And hopefully we actually get a nice decent bounce here. We're just getting that chop. That's that sideways chop. Trader chop. Chop suey. But where's our level? Right there. That's our take profit. We got a take profit right there. Once we get above our entry, we were already above the entry, but we could have hit that stop loss. We didn't do it quick enough. We jumped into the trade a little too fast. And normally this morning, you know, we were jumping in trades fast and getting hits with the stop loss. And being successful at catching it, then also taking profit and trailing the stop loss up. This particular trade, we did not set that stop loss to make sure that if we you know, it was a swingy trade here or a chop in the price action, that we would just hit the stop loss again, no big deal, being in profit, and then find a bottom entry if the momentum continues. But we kind of messed that one up. So we can either take the L right now at 16 and just make sure we're you know, going against ourselves here and not get liquidated. Be an 18%, $17 loss. We'd still be up in profit from today and from this morning and from where we started. But the goal here, and as a recommendation for you guys, say you got in this entry and now you're in profit, okay? Now you're in profit. To set the stop loss at break even, the more it gets in profit, trail the stop loss up. Trail it. You can actually click on it, depending on what exchange you're using. If you're using OURBIT, hope you're using OURBIT. You should be using that. Link in the description. You get trading bonuses as well. You can trail the stop loss. You can set that stop loss right at break even and trail it as your profit's going up. So then you can just keep making sure that you are in the green. And this is as of course, if you can get your trade into profitable territory. All right, so the upper range on the CME gap. Oh, the CME gap is 103. Oh, that's even better. That gives me more confirmation that they're probably liquidating the shorts at 103. So they're gonna liquidate hunt and stop loss hunt those 103 levels. And if that's the CME gap, also Hyro, that lines up perfect. That means this is a high probability area from where we bounced down, or where we bounced from 98 to test, and you can see this this price action here, this area is where I think price is trying to magnetize back into to see if we can test some of those. We got that order block right there. I'm hoping we break here, we bust that order block, we get a candle that goes through the order block, and once we go through that order block, the next price zone is going to be 106. Now, this is going off, let's see, some fibs. I think that was the fib levels, why we had that that marked there. We had a fib down. Yeah, I think that's what that was. So that 618 resistance, test back down to the 236, close to it. More so got a bounce on the 382 zone at 100K at basically 100K. It's 99,800. So nice bounce off of 100K. And you can see then it tested going over the point. Now it's trying to test going in the 618. Where's the 618? The exact level that me and Hyro just pointed out, as in being the CME gap and also being where the liquidations are. So this is I would say there's a good chance that we will go here first from where we're at going into this levels of the high probability. So this is looking good. So it makes me feel a little bit more confident that I can be in this Pepe trade if we don't get a scammy wick to the downside, because we could get a scam wick where they just go boom and they liquidate the trades real quick here and then blast it up to the upside. So we're kind of on the fence. Looking a little wild. But this is how I analyze the markets. This is how I like to look at the markets. You could do it in a different way, but this is kind of how I've been looking at things as of late. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you can't even see it. Thomas is asking, what's the trade you're in, man? I can't see it, man. Hold on. Let me... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna get the old chat back. Give me just a second. Let me get this old chat back. Let me see. Appearance. Where's the compact mode? Show viewer count. Oh yeah, I want this. Where's the default? Okay. Okay, cool. We're gonna use that. Okay, will this work? Give me a second, sorry. Chat, refresh. Yeah. Boom. All right, send me some chats now. All right, chat, light it up. There we go. Yeah, now I can see you. No, I just wanted to fix it, so now you can see the chats coming in. You're yelling. Why are you yelling, Thomas? You're yelling right now. Everything's all caps. I have some of those days too. You know, you're typing in all caps. It's like a boomer. Like every boomer types in all caps. They're like, I told Jimmy that Sarah was coming to pick up and my daughter and we're all going to the social today. But all in caps. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, I'm in a Pepe trade. That's the trade, Thomas. The trade is Pepe, and we're being a little reckless, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, like we're kind of being a bit reckless with this trade. This was a dumb entry. We already made decent profit, and we're giving a little bit of it back to the market, but it could go our way. Like we said, we're going off of what we were just breaking down. Me and Hyro was pointing out the fact that we have a CME gap around the 103,000 level. We also have short liquidations at a high mark on that particular area. So, but then also when it comes to gaps, there's a $92,000 gap. There is there is a $103,000 gap. So which one's going to get filled first? That's the question. Which one could get filled first? The gaps you can see on the 4-hour chart. Where do you see that gap on 103,000? Is it this? Is it? I guess, yeah, there was a gap in the price here. More. Let's see. Look on the daily. I think that's like where you can see a little bit more of the. Oh, and there's also this too. There's also a gap right there, but we did fill it because we went down and then boom, and then we. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. And then, yeah, and then there's this one. There's also this one, this area. I mean, that's this is that's a scary one. We were thinking about that one too. We were looking at that one. We were like, yeah, that could be nasty. That would be nasty. We were even looking at 93K as a potential. Just that's the lowest I think we could go here in the short term. But then there's also this area. This is high liquidity here. There was a big buys that came in right here. Big buys that came in at 76. We have to take that into consideration too at 76,000. Like that would destroy the altcoins. Amazing entries though. If we go down this low, you talk about backing the truck up. You better be selling everything you own to then now try and acquire an entire Bitcoin, because then now, I mean, like, what other chance would you get at under 100K Bitcoin? Well, that was, I mean, shit, the 90s, excuse my language, but this 98,000 could have been it also, where that was your only chance, again, the only other chance you'd get to get another under 100K Bitcoin. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what's going on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix something right now. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's looking nasty. Don't like it. Oh man. Oh yeah. They're trying to wreck people right now. But I'm telling you, Pepe follows Bitcoin like to the freaking T. Like it's insane. It's insane how much it moves like exactly with Bitcoin. Exactly with it. Yeah, I have to get out of this trade. They're going to try and liquidate me right now. They're going to try and do it. They're going to try and do it. They're doing it right now. Look at this. Look at this stupid shit. Look at it. You can see it happening right now, right before your eyes. Bunch of freaking crap. Damn it. All right. Watch it bounce off of this line. This is my liquidation. Watch it. Watch it bounce right off of this line. I guarantee it. Watch. Watch it happen. Watch it happen. And I'll be there to freaking put in my entry, damn it. I am not gonna let them chop me up today. Absolutely not. You're not chopping me up today. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Not there. What the hell? That is not where I wanted to put my entry. What the... Maybe it did that for us. Maybe that's actually the entry we wanted. Let's go ahead and just set the stop loss. Set the stop loss at 0, break even immediately. This is ridiculous. Oh yeah. They want it. They want it. They want it right there. I want it right there, so then I can go back in. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? A bounce from there? Boom, right there. What do you think? What do you think? Let's see. Let's watch it. Let's see if it hits immediately. Let's see if it bounces right off that line. That was where I was going to get liquidated, and that was where they want to liquidate people. So now I'm putting my entry on the liquidation line. I've been wanting to test this a little bit more often, is try and put your entry in where your liquidation was, because more so than not, you probably were wrong and they're going to liquidate you. So why not just put your entry in where the liquidation is? Might be one of the smartest trading strategies you could do. Just trade on where you would have originally gotten liquidated or where your stop loss was, and then set your entry there instead. It's almost like you're like, wait, okay, that's actually the real entry. That was the entry the market wanted me to take my money. So now I'm going to get the entry that I actually need to then take the money from the exchange. And let's see it play out right now. Let's see this play out right now, because this is exactly where my liquidation was right at the candle body of the bottom right here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yep. Keep it going. Yep. Come on, long body. Come on, long body. Long body candle. Oh, look at that. It's so sweet. It's Look at this. Hold the phone. Please don't keep going though. It's gotta. That was the liquidation point. Look at look at that. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, get the hell out of here. Look at that. That was where they were going to liquidate me. And look at how they bounce it right. Out of town. Get out of town. All right, setting the stop loss. Immediately. I don't care if it triggers immediately. I don't give a crap. It's like you gotta really be super, super aggressive. Look at this. Look at how aggressive you have to be. This is how aggressive you have to be. Because they're so nasty. They are so nasty. Look at that. Look at this. This is a 5-minute candle. This is a 5-minute candle. Wow. Oh. Should I keep trying, or should I give up? Should I keep trying, or are they gonna keep bringing it down, or are they faking us out right now? Because that was it. That was the entry. But we're being so cautious. We're being so cautious. But this is all based on Bitcoin's movement right now. So if Bitcoin's getting a pump here, then we could catch this. And we're just gonna we'll put I don't know. Let's see what the stop loss would be if we. I mean, what should we risk? Should we risk losing $15 to potentially gain a few hundred? We're kind of stumped now. It's looking like it's. Let's see. Oh, dang. Okay. Nope. We're getting chopped. We're getting so chopped. Hi, Roselight. Looks like it's going to retest the neckline of the double top. If it rejects, then maybe short it. Dang. Ooh, man. Not cool. Not cool at all. But it is Monday. It is Monday. We've had a really volatile weekend. While people were possibly selling and panic selling and doing some interesting stuff during the weekend, the institutions were probably still buying. Man, that 103. I hope we didn't screw ourselves here. I really hope we didn't screw ourselves here. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, man. Okay. It was looking promising. It was looking really promising. Fathead. Shout out to Fathead Dave with this riveting post. Boobs. Opening bell with what? There was a pudgy penguin in the market open bell today? Stop it. Let's go. The pudgies are taking over. The pudgies are taking over. All right, we got the likes up. Yes, we got over 10 likes. Let's go. We got over 10 likes. Let's see what's trending right now. Digital oil meme coin. Is that Peter Schiff? Oh my gosh. SPX 6900. We got Labubu. I don't know. I don't know what any of these are. AK47 index. Tesla AI, Fartcoin. Let's see, Mask. Is this Mog on ETH? Is this the actual real Mog? This is just stuff that's trending right now in terms of the memes. Let's see what has. Let's actually go back. Let's go back. This is just some scary stuff. Scary stuff. What are you guys trading right now? Are you trading? Are you trading at all? Or are you just like, nope, I'm stepping back for a little bit? As you can tell, we have an issue. We have a problem every time we say, nope, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna blah blah blah. We're gonna and then I go and look at myself in the mirror and I go, wow, you sound like a bitch. You need to keep going, keep trading. You don't have a problem. The market has a problem. The exchanges are the problem, dang it. It's not me. All right, guys. Anything interesting? Anything interesting that I need to know about? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy today. Let's see if there's any movements in the World Liberty Financial Wallet. Anything new? No, that's it. Let's check the ETH memes. We got Pepe, SPX 6900, Mog. We have that the OXO AI. That has some decent liquidity. Market cap fairly low at 93 mil. Then you got Nero here. Decent liquidity. We got Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. This is our favorite meme coin. And to destroy you, cat. My cat, stop. Just scratching my chair. Stop it. I'm going to kick you out. Give me just a second. It's my fat cat. It's my fat cat sailor keeps scratching my chair. Tell her no. These cats, man. All right. And shout out to Wojak. Shout out to Wojak for letting us use the Wojak meme for our thumbnail. We contacted Wojak directly and said, hey, is it okay if we use Wojak for our thumbnail? They said, no problem. Now, people are always wondering, like, where's the bottom? Well, you can find the bottom of certain meme coin charts and not have to buy tops, like buying the top of Fartcoin or buying the top of whatever the coin is that's like way overvalued. You're basically buying pretty much close to the top because of the nature of where it is, and it being in the attention of people. Or you could say it's not an attention of anyone. It's just a fabricated market cap and transactions and attention. But when it comes to things like this, like Wojak and also ticker Bitcoin, you're literally at the bottom of the chart. And you can see here, every time we've had really exciting times in the markets when it comes to meme coins, you have opportunities to sell high. Buy low, sell high. That is literally the name of the game. Buy low, sell high. And you could get convinced this whole entire time to buy the freaking top of these damn Solana coins that are getting pushed into your face. All the while, we have like solid meme coin, solid lore coins that are at the bottom of the damn chart. So this is what I'm paying attention to. I'm not going to pay attention to what the timeline wants me to pay attention to, dang it, because that's not how you win. That's how you get extracted, and I'm tired of getting extracted. I don't like it. I'm getting extracted right now from this damn price action. I'm currently on my trade, but let's see. Maybe we missed the point of where they were going to liquidate some other trades here. 101,391, 101,391, 101,391. Did they just bring it there? 101,391, 101,391. Yeah, they just brought it right there to liquidate some of those trades. Yep, that's what they were hunting. They were hunting this right here. There was high volume, over $39 million of volume in long positions that they still wanted to liquidate here, which were probably at 50 or 100x those trades. And so then the next trades that they're going to get is the 50, 100x shorts. I really think so. At this top level, we got to see it play out here. If anything not there, it'll probably just go into this bounce resistance point or support zone where we had a bullish market open. But at the same time, they could just be bringing it right back to market open entry first. They're chopping the range here. They could just do this to us all week. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. Well, I think we've had enough fun for today. We streamed for about an hour, so thank you guys for tuning in and having some fun with me today, looking at the charts, looking at some of this price action, checking out the trades, watching a little bit of live trading, a little live chop, honestly. Watch me get sliced here. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ding the bell to be notified, and we're going to be streaming all the rest of the week. Make sure you tune in, and we are going to be releasing some content and videos today. That is going to break down the worst case scenario going into this conflict, and if anything starts to continue to escalate, and where the prices could eventually lead if it gets a little out of hand, and where we could really bounce mega strong if that is the case, because we want to point out some similarities of how the charts look right now to 2021 and what happened after the fact. And, you know, it's not all bad. Even if we went to these levels, it's still not all bad, because then it just gives us another opportunity to get exposure into these markets. Because even if it does that, we're still not getting shaken out. I mean, where the hell else are they going to put money? You know, where else are they going to put money? I mean, yeah, they're going to put it in the stock market, but yeah, a lot of it's going to go into crypto. Through the modalities of the stable coins, we're seeing all the stable coin action happening. And so this is what's coming down the pipe. What's coming down the pipe now is my damn trade. So, all right. Well, we'll leave you with that. Thank you guys for coming in today. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and we will see you on the next live stream. Peace out.